In this video, I will show you how we set up some of the preferences and the interface so that every time when we start Blender, it is configured correctly. The first thing we want to do is let's go to Edit and Preferences. We start with Interface. Here, Resolution Scale. That is already quite interesting. Based on what computer system and display size you're working on, you can make this visible for people like me who are nearly blind, or you can make this for people who have eyesight I don't have anymore. So you see, based on the number 1 or 1.1, you can make this bigger or smaller. It's a matter of conserving screen space. But here is my take also on it. Try to find a nice balance. Don't make it too small because you want to see more, because you will strain simply your eyes. We will sit in front of this program a lot, so you want to be nice. Don't stress your eyes. Don't make it too big. Find something good. Like in my case here, 1.1 is sufficient. Good. In themes, we don't do anything. Viewport, this is all good. Lights, editing, animation, add-ons. Here we will later install various extensions or activate them. Input, this is a good one. So I'm currently on an iMac with a keyboard. The keyboard has an additional numpad. The 1, 7, 3, 5, and 0 are for the views. Now, when you're on a laptop and you don't have the numpad, you can't use the numbers for the views. If you want, however, you can click Emulate Numpad. Now your 1, 3, 5, 7 will be for the views. Or alternatively, since this is now an addition to Blender, you can always use this for the views too. It's a matter of preference. Your right hand is on the mouse, so it's always easy to navigate this way, or your left hand will be over A, W, S, D, and G. You have the numbers above than your fingers too. Up to you. Navigation, anything here that is good. Zoom. Zoom to mouse position. So when I zoom in with the mouse wheel, you see where the mouse is, it just does a zoom level. If I turn this on, it, however, zooms to where my mouse is. So it's a matter, again, of preference. I will keep this off for the moment, but this is actually a really nice tool when you're used to it. Other programs support it, hence I show where this is. Key map. Another very useful feature here, spacebar. So every time when we press spacebar, currently it would play the timeline. If we say when we press spacebar, open the search. There's a search field, and then when I type in something at sphere, it finds the command. Okay, so preferences again. So we want to use a search. Then we go to System, click and drag. We want to have 256 steps. That is good. Save and load, compress files. I just needed to cough. And files, this is all good. Then we can click Save Preferences, and that's it for all this. The camera, the cube, and the light. Shift and left mouse button, click Select, press X and say Delete. Then we go to, with the mouse onto this border, right click and say Join Areas. And instead of moving this up, we join this to the bottom there. Very nice. We go to Outliner and turn on Selectability, Viewport, and Camera Flag. And that pretty much is everything what we want to do. If you want to be nice, we can click on the Z so we see this from the top. And then we go File, Default, and say Save Startup File. And one more time, click this. Now every time when we start Blender or we make a new scene, you see exactly this layout. So we have it pre-configured. That's pretty great. And that's it.